You ready?
Yes, sorry. Put my phone on silent.
You didn't have it outside. Whoever might be calling your phone. You can answer.
I'm not gonna call my phone, unfortunately.
Hello, lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have Miss Chioma here.
Hi, guys. Glad to be back.
She doesn't even need an introduction at this point.
At this point.
She doesn't need an introduction. Y'all know who she is. Y'all go ahead and subscribe, like, comment on this video beforehand because you're gonna really like it. But y'all also go ahead and subscribe to her channel. And today, pretty much, we are going to be doing Miss Chioma's makeup while we talk about just regular life stuff.
Bare face for you guys, so.
So that's what we're gonna do. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. I'm essentially just gonna be using my routine with her products. I don't think I've ever seen you do your makeup, and you're actually the first person that I've ever done somebody's makeup with aside from my mom.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm excited.
I'm excited too. A little nervous.
I'm nervous too.
Excited. So is it like a secret reveal at the end for me, or like am I watching the process as it happens?
You can watch the process.
Okay.
I feel like you can watch the process. I'm not quite sure where you start out first. You said you don't use primer, right? Mm-mm. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and start with color correcting because I feel like color correcting is always ideal. I'm
not gonna say anything. Yeah, I'll just let her take over.
Okay, let's.
Wait, so do you have the questions, or are you gonna just like?
We're just gonna chit chat.
Okay, nice. So I'll just sit back and relax. Yeah, just be the model today.
The first thing I want to ask was, what was your first impression of me? Because we both met on a photo shoot set. Like, how many months ago?
It was in October.
Yeah, it was in October.
So right now we're in March. Oh, wow, we went from fall to spring, so that's a good. Right. That's probably 6 months.
Yeah.
My first impression, I think I was thinking, like, when you told me your name, I was like, okay, good. That you were African. I was like, okay, nice. Okay, cool. So, cause like I didn't know anybody at that shoot at all. So, I'm not really nervous being the only person like, in an event.
But you didn't know anybody else at that shoot?
I knew, but cause I shot with her before, but I knew I wasn't gonna be talking to her, so I was just like, okay, well. But I actually ended up, like, as the shoot progressed, I saw some people that I did know, actually. Like, one person was from my high school. But for the most part, I came into it not knowing anybody. So when I didn't see anybody else, when we first met, I was happy that you told me that you were, a girl, and then you were African. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I have someone to kind of, like, like, bounce back off or, like, flow with throughout the shoot in case, to keep the shoot going. But yeah, I thought you were pretty nice. And the fact that you said that you did YouTube, I said, oh, this is meant to be.
So we were both extras in the shoot. So it's not like we had really any responsibility, which was great.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I'm down to
especially considering, like, I was like, okay, I'm just down to just go ahead and do it and see what it, like, leads to. And then we found out that we both do YouTube. And so I was like, okay.
Did we both have our cameras?
We did. We both had our cameras.
That's how I find out. Yeah. We're like, oh, nice.
But you used some footage for the actual in one of your YouTube videos. I saw some of the footage that you used.
I did.
It was like a collective vlog. Do you keep this, or do you keep
my beauty mark? I'll leave my beauty mark there.
Do you normally leave your beauty mark there?
Yeah. I think people just don't notice.
I did. No, for real. Cause I was like, oh, she got a beauty mark.
Sometimes though, like I think I accidentally covered it up with makeup, so it doesn't look as like prominent.
Yeah, that's how I figured. Cause I was like,
or I'll go over with, if I do and like it covers it up, I'll go over with what do you call it, eyeliner, and like I'll do a dot.
Do you use a beauty blender for your?
I'm gonna let you do whatever you want. You can use a brush, use a beauty blender, it's fine. But
I just want to make sure this is not the only one you have.
If it's not the...
Is this the only beauty blender you have?
Yeah, I just got it yesterday, guys. But I mean, no, it doesn't matter. Like, I can wash it. It's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
But yeah, my first impression of you, and you were nice. Like, you were nice as well. So I felt my first feeling was comforted. Because I was like, okay, cool.
You want to know what my first impression of you is?
Yeah, let me know your first impression of me.
My first impression of Miss Chioma, I thought she was like... I really thought you were cool.
Really?
Because I loved your fashion sense. Like the way you were dressed, like you had your hair
my natural hair out?
Yeah, you had your natural hair out. It was curled. And then you had a hat on. And then you had like jewelry. Like I was like, yeah, this girl is decked out. I was like,
wow.
I really was like, oh my gosh, like this girl is cool. And then I found out you go to Texas State, and I was like, well, she's not gonna be in Houston, so.
But if you know me, you know I'm always in Houston. Like,
She is.
Like, I don't know how I do it, but I'm always here.
I'm gonna have to get some tips from you about how you like willingly just get on the road and just drive 2.5 hours to come to Houston whenever you like.
Honestly, there's no tips. The only tip was I had a class here at the time, and then I had a man here at the time. So that were the only two reasons, only two motivations.
Two motivations. Okay, well, school, we understand that one. Well,
Even the boy, I'm not really understanding that one. 2-hour drive, but
I'm like,
you know, I was in love, you know.
you know, we're not going to continue to talk about that one. He's in the past.
We'll leave that one in the past.
Yeah, we'll leave that one in the past. Next concealer. Actually, I shouldn't even be asking her.
I'm just gonna sit
I should
here.
not be asking her. Okay, so this one is my concealer, but I'm excited to see. You said this one you like a darker one, so this one inner corner, this one outer corner. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm scared. The way you looked was like, that's wrong.
How do you feel about like other people doing your makeup? Like, are you like, have you had makeup artists do your makeup, but then you're just like, oh.
I've only had my makeup done one time, and that was at my sister's wedding.
And it was like by a makeup artist. Did
Yeah,
you
and she ate. I'm not.
She
gonna
ate?
She ate.
Oh.
I've never had it other than that, but I probably will have my makeup done very, very soon.
Yeah, my experience is like, I feel like for me, when makeup is being done, I feel like the most important thing, eyebrows. People underestimate the eyebrows because they can really structure your face.
And I'm happy she did her eyebrows beforehand, because I'm not the best at eyebrows. But.
Really? You could have still did them. But eyebrows and then like matching. I feel like a lot of makeup artists don't know how to match for black girls. Like when I had a wedding, I had a model shoot. Every single time or even like going to Sephora, they never matched me right. They always, I feel like they assume because I am black, let's go with the blackest shade possible. Like, guys, come on now.
Just a little disclaimer, I am not an MUA whatsoever. So if this doesn't come out great, I'm not an MUA, so just let you know. What are your non-negotiables?
My non-negotiable.
You don't have. Girl, I
don't know why I'm blanking. Like
I can go off the rip right now.
You go.
I can't go off the rip.
I feel like I'm put on the spot. Like I'm like literally blanking. I'll let you go first, and then I'll like ponder on it. But
so my non-negotiable, first and foremost, you have to be a man of God. Not only in your words, but in your actions. So that's one. 2, liars can't do it. Especially if I find out that you're for everybody. Oh my goodness.
Oof, that's sad.
That one, I was like, Like the moment I find out via somewhere else or something else, that's where I lose it. That's why I lose the respect. So sorry.
I could piggyback. I like what you said as far as like lying, because lying, like you said, you lose respect, especially if the truth could have came from you. Like,
right?
If you hear the truth from somebody else, it's just very dagger in the heart. Oh, y'all can't even see that emotion. But that also, I can't be emotionally unavailable. Like I feel like
you need to have emotional like maturity.
Like literally, like
I
just
can't.
like I don't want an introvert or don't want an extrovert, but it's like what I mean by that is I think really is someone who's just always in everybody's like face. Like it's okay if you're very sociable, like you know how to talk to people. I love that, but if you're always like my friend said like yes, and if you get like your gratification from social media like or internet like
that's a no.
It's already dead, bruh. Like it's already dead.
I know what you mean. It's like.
But like I say, if a guy mainly follows the girls, it's a red flag. If a guy is always only friends with the girls, that's a red flag. Yeah, I don't do non-negotiable. Too is if you have a girl best friend, like I can't do girl best friend.
Girl best friend.
No, I've never been that experienced, but I just don't think it would be fun. It doesn't sound fun. Like I don't know. I just feel like the girl's gonna be getting possessive and weird, and then the guy's gonna be like. Sticking, I don't know. I don't want to be in that situation. Hopefully, I'm never in. Hopefully, please.
And I don't know. It's weird because it's like I try to be idealistic as much as possible, but I'm just like, what's the reality?
Yeah.
And so I just feel like the moment I get disrespected, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Like my meter is very, very like, the moment I feel disrespected and played, I'm like, I gotta go.
I guess, can I ask you some scenarios?
Sure.
My friend was talking about this in the call yesterday. But how do you feel about let's just say in a scenario where this is random, guys. Like, how would you feel if you were dating someone but he had a pet you didn't like? Like, just like just pet you did not like.
It's so weird because I've never been in this situation, and so if I didn't have he had a pet that I did not like, what is he doing? Like, how bad is this pet?
It's bad. Like, the pet is dirty, gross. The pet doesn't even like you. It's growling, hissing
Okay, so
at
at that point, I feel then that's kind of a reflection of the owner, ain't it?
The pet looks the owner, but
no, but I'm saying if the pet is
like
looking
you.
dirty and he's not well behaved.
Okay, let's just say he doesn't like he's just like doesn't like you, and then he like let's say he doesn't like you, and then he'd be messing with your stuff, only your stuff, like personally.
I mean, it's not a deal breaker. Like, I'll try to like. I mean, I've never had like a bad pet experience, so it's not a deal breaker. But at the same time, like, I'll just try to. Honestly, I'm really concerned. I have to go based off of how he handles it. Like, if he's not caring about like the dog peeing in my shoes, then that's an issue. Because it's like, how can you not care?
What if he's like, oh, okay, you know, dogs will be dogs. You're like, okay, it won't happen again, but then it still keeps happening.
No. Because, like, you don't care. Like, you literally just don't care.
It would be a deal breaker for me if it got really bad, in the sense where, like, if it starts to get to a point where I start thinking about negative thoughts about this pet, and I want to dismiss this pet, I
will leave him outside.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, because I don't want this dog to. I don't want to accidentally feel like, okay, let me just leave the door open one day and forget to close it. Like, I don't want to have those. I don't want to act on those type of thoughts if it comes to that point. So I think I would deal break.
It just depends. It depends. If he's not caring, then I'm sorry, I gotta go. It's not gonna work.
Okay. Scenario is it's your man and like your one of your good girlfriends is that's concealer as well. What is the seating placement in the car? Who sits in the passenger side? Your boyfriend or your friend?
If I'm driving?
Your best friend. If you're driving.
If I'm driving.
You're driving.
Well,
Bestie
I mean,
or the man?
No, but he should be next to me.
He should be next to you.
The same way I would want to be next to him. Yeah, the friend gotta sit in the back. I mean, you have to sit. The friend has to sit in the back.
But guys, I was actually put in this situation before, and I did not know what to do.
What happened? Wait.
Mini story time. Mini story time.
What happened?
Me and my friend, one of my good friends, we just got off of work because at the time we worked together, and we were like, okay, let's just chill like after work, and then I was like, oh, let me just invite my boyfriend. Like, why not? Like, so let's go. We can all chill. And, like, also, like, you know, y'all can hang, meet each other. Like, you know, let's all vibe. So, of course, I was with my friend first because, you know, we just got off of work. So, she's sitting next to the passenger. So, we go to my boyfriend's to go pick him up. And then he starts walking to the car. But
wait, so this is your boyfriend? And your friend, she's with you?
She's with me right now.
Okay.
She's with me in the car currently, sitting in the passenger side because we just left work. So that's why she's already there. Okay. So we get to his house. He comes out. He's walking, but he's walking towards the passenger side. And we're kind of like, oh, maybe he doesn't see you because, you know, at this time it was dark. So I was like, oh, maybe it's like he can't see or anything. But, or like, yeah. So he ends up coming to the passenger side. And then we're like, oh, wait. I don't know if we said something like, oh, the back. But he ends up opening the door. And then my friend and I are just like, oh, ooh. And then he's standing there like, oop. So everyone's just looking at each other, kind of looking at me a little bit. And then he's all like, am I sitting in the front or? And then my friend was all like, oh. And I was like, oh. It was just like it wasn't a moment I thought about. But yeah, my friend, like, obviously she read the social cues and she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get to the back. I'll get to the back. But
the fact that it took that long, maybe.
Yeah, I guess because it was awkward. Like he opens the door and then they're just kind of just looking at each other. Like she's probably thinking like, why is he like?
Why is she in my seat?
Like, yeah, like he's probably thinking like, why is she there? And then she's probably thinking like, why is he just standing over me, like having my passenger door open, like, because maybe for her it could be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they ended up switching and stuff like that. But it was not a big deal, but he brought it to my attention like, hey, like I should be sitting at the front.
Okay, but what would you have done? Like,
but I was just like, bro, it literally didn't come across my mind. Like, oh, like the seating placement. But I see what he meant.
Yeah, I see what he meant.
But I feel like in that moment he should have took just in the back for that one time, right? Or is that no? I don't know.
I don't know. See, for me, I'm that friend who's already cautious. Who's like, let me get up and go. I'm that friend who's already cautious.
Okay, that's good. No, my friend kind of took offense, and I was just like, girl, like chill.
For real, like girl.
She kind of did. Like she was kind of drag. I don't say dragging it, like not in that moment, but like afterwards, she was kind of like, oh, like that was kind of weird. But yeah, that's why I asked. Like people talk, we don't want to talk about this, like seating placement. Like we talk about like, the man's and your man and like his mother.
I'm sorry.
Very good.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think?
My man's mother, or just like the
no.
friend's
So like, let's say your man's mom.
I feel like out of respect for my elder, I would like, hey, like I would offer. If she declines, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit back down. But I don't know. Do you feel like that's also kind of like depends on your man's lead? Like, shouldn't he be the one like, hey, like, babe, sit here, mom, like.
I feel like if it's your boyfriend's mother, she should be the one sitting in the back.
In the back, yeah.
Yeah, and you should be up front.
You would think though, right? But
look, there's a lot of things that I stopped assuming.
But I also feel like, luckily, I've had respectful, like, well, I've only met one person's mom, but I don't think, I know my mom herself, I think she wouldn't be tripping like, oh, like, why are you sitting up here? Go in the back. Like, if it was my man or whatever. Or, like, if vice versa, his mom would trip about me.
Well, my mom, she loves sitting in the back, even if I'm the only one driving her. So.
Really?
Oh, yes. Princess.
She loves my Uber
Queen.
today.
Yes. She loves that. So, she don't mind sitting in the back. Do you use eyeliner?
There's eyeliner up here. All right.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, but that's pretty much that. I don't ever... Yeah, I just feel like, mommy sitting in the back. Which she already does, so that's not a problem. It's like drawing in a coloring book.
For real. Sorry, those are my shoes, guys.
She had to make sure, like, it's the shoes.
Make sure it's the shoes.
Oh, shit, I fucked up. Immediately, I was like, hush. What's that? It's not that bad.
Nice.
Wow.
You saved it?
Yeah. It's crazy. I'm gonna do a little bit mascara.
That's right here.
Thank you. Next topic. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? I say 3 because you'll be...
I will be 25.
You're 25?
I'm 22 right now. How old are you?
What's that? 3 years? I'll be 24 again.
Oh, okay, it's like
crazy. Actually, do you want to do your eyelashes? Because I'm scared.
Sure. I was like, I don't know how to like go look down. I don't know.
I'm scared. Here, you can use this.
But 5 years. I guess 25. I will be out of college. Oof. Hopefully my own place. I'll have my big girl job by then, and hopefully at that time my big girl job, is still helping me fund my creatives. Like, I still want to do. Hopefully by then, I like to keep my goals pretty like. I don't say minimalistic, but 10K for YouTube. I feel like that's just 10K. By then, at least.
Subscribe, y'all.
Subscribe. 10K. I want to at least do creative direct 3 mini videos. I want to finish my script that I've been working on by then, and hopefully I've already pitched it to some people and it progresses and can go to like a show or something. Hopefully. Hopefully. Well, I don't care about the relationship. I'll let that one come when it comes, and I'll leave it at that for now, guys. But yes, that's what I would want to do. You?
Me.
24.
I got
Are you going to grad school? Like, are you gonna still be in school at that time?
Oh no, I'm finished. On my expected graduation date, I am done. I'm perfectly fine. Hopefully, you know, I'm able to get a job that's able to fund all the creative things that I'm trying to do as far as my artistry, my music. I'll most definitely have, oh sorry, I'll most definitely have like music out, a lot of music out, a lot of projects done by then. I might not be living in Houston.
Whoa.
To be honest.
Whoa.
I might not be living in Houston, not gonna lie.
I feel like I say this all the time, but just, you know, what are you looking for in your next relationship?
But I feel like, yo, you in relationship questions.
I love
like
relationship
this.
questions.
She loves relationship questions.
Or I can just also say, what is some things that you learned about yourself as, I'd say this year, like. But I want to say, like, not as 2024 started, but just like the school year as it started. So August till now.
How have I changed? I know myself more. I know what I want more. I'm not compromising my values to meet somebody else's. I know my goals. I know where I want to be. I know my purpose. I know my value. I know my worth. I mean, that's the fundamentals. Because honestly, if you don't have those things, like, everything else is going to be fucked up. In my personal opinion. Like, if you don't know your worth, if you don't know your non-negotiables, your worth, it's like everything else is not going to align. And everything that I have tried to do before, I guess you could say August or before this last school year, like, I guess don't think that it was not the right time, but I just felt like everything I tried to do before was really just trial. Like, it was like a trial run, like a trial and error, just to see if I like it. And then right now I'm in that era of like, I'm just doing things that like I'm really trying to be focused on and I feel like I have longevity in. What's the difference between the 2024 Chioma at this time and the 2023 Chioma at this time?
I feel like 2023, most of the difference, I got more I self-reflected more. 2023, me last year, I feel like I liked myself last year as far as like I was pushing myself more to do certain things, do more projects, put myself out there, meet more people. I just feel like what I didn't like about myself was just certain relationships I had with people, like whether it was my own personal relationship with myself, romantic relationship, like just like romantic relationship, my own relationship, my family relationship, just wondering like or reflecting the treatment in it as far as like, am I treating the people good? Are they treating me good? And if they're not treating me good, why am I allowing this? And then am I, you know, just like, and just being more self-reflective on, you know, how certain things can actually affect you in life and like you don't know until it comes out. So yeah, and then that, and then as far as 2024, I mean, I think I'm still been reflecting on that. Like I've been journaling every day, so I've been just trying to just have my thoughts more clear.
More clear?
Yeah, I think 2023 me, I don't say I have my life structured right now, but I feel like I was more going with the flow, kind of like hoping for the best.
We move, girl, we evolve.
Yeah.
2023 you is not 2024 you.
Don't, and I still have a lot more to experience in 2024, so buckle up for the ride.
But how do you think I did with your makeup? I think I could have most definitely done better, but
I don't like it. I didn't see my, let me look at the mirror too, because it's kind of hard to see here, guys. But I like it. Like, I like how.
okay, I'm not gonna lie. The eyeliner 8.
No, the eyeliner looks really, really good.
The eyeliner 8. Your lashes are so freaking pretty.
Thank you. I love a good, like when she did the eyeshadows, I love a good inner corner that like brightens up the eye. I love that. I love how you did my lips. I love a good like lip combo. I feel like everything looks pretty good for the most part. Like I could go out like this and not be like, oh my god, guys, don't look at me.
For real? Aww.
I rate it a good like 8 out of 10.
Okay, you're the first person who I've ever done makeup for. So that's really good.
She passed, y'all. I love my look. I'm excited to go out, you know.
I know we are gonna go out, so vlog. you have your camera?
I do have my camera. I always wear my camera everywhere.
She does always wear her camera. But Chioma, thank you so much for doing this video with me. You have helped me with my confidence in makeup.
Really?
Yes, because I wasn't so good a couple years ago.
Really?
I was not.
Glad to help, glad to help.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, go follow Miss Chioma on her page. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. And I will see you in the next one.
Bye. Oh wait, okay, it's my camera. I was about to